Welcome to this edition of the Economy and Politics Show. Today's conversation is around leadership. Recently, a consummate leader administrator and former company secretary of FBN Holdings, Alhaji Tijjani Borodo, launched his book, A Journey in Leadership, an autobiography of his life and how he has contributed to leadership and lessons for people to learn. It brought together friends, associates, family members, and was an opportunity to reflect on how he has been able to experience grace, goodness, but take it to the level of providing leadership across all levels, from the legal field to the corporate space. Very interesting moments. We had the opportunity to discuss with him around leadership, ethics, and governance in Nigeria. As is well known that one of the biggest challenges in Nigeria is the deficit in leadership. We shouldn't be here today if we had selfless leaders, dynamic leaders, patriotic leaders, leaders that are servants, or what you call servant leaders, who understand how important their decisions are to the wider populace. Take a listen to the conversation we had with him around leadership.
In Nigeria, we're at a crossroad. Merit should be the primary factor that drives whatever we do in this country. And I tell you, in every nook and corner of this country, you will find people who have merit. So give people the opportunity. I'm telling you, if you give people the opportunity, north, south, east, and west, we are going to have very, very good leaders. And the most critical thing about leadership is about service. About service. If you are there for service, it's not about yourself. You want to look back and say, I was at that place, this is what I've been able to do. And I pray others are coming to add to it. That's what leadership is all about. It's about serving people. And we have very good people if they are given the opportunity of leadership in this country. We're at a crossroad, but I'm a very optimistic person about Nigeria. The critical thing is give people the opportunity. Give people the opportunity. We have good people all over the country, north, south, east, and west. Give people the opportunity. There are good people. You see, governance is about doing the things right. What is governance? You have a responsibility to yourself, to the institution, to all stakeholders. Take, for example, the banking industry. What's your responsibility? One, primarily to the depositors. Secondly, you know what I'm saying, to shareholders. Thirdly, to employees. Fourthly, to customers. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about governance. And when you're talking about governance, you're talking about transparency, accountability, integrity, disclosure. That's what good corporate governance is all about. And we just need to imbibe that in all that we do in our corporate world in this country. And it's very, very critical we do that. Society for Corporate Governance preaches that. I'm proud to be a director and a fellow of Society for Corporate Governance. I'm the second vice president of Institute of Directors. I'm proud to be a second vice president and a fellow and a member of council. And what do these two bodies talk about? Primarily corporate governance, good corporate governance in this country. And I can tell you, I've retired from the corporate life. I'm happy to be in these two bodies because I believe that's when I'm going to give back to the society, being at the Society for Corporate Governance and IOD. So to me, I'm giving back to the society. The critical thing is good corporate governance, both in the public and private sector, will take us to where we belong as a nation. Number one, by my nature, politics is out of it, okay? But the critical thing, as I said earlier on, leadership is about service. My friend here, Dr. Ahmed Adamu Mazu, the former governor of Bauchi State, without mincing any words, go and check all the governors in Bauchi since the political dispensation. Ahmed stands out. He's been a servant leader to Bauchi State. Not because he's my friend, but the facts are there for people to see. So if it's a selfless thing, you're looking at, I am there to serve my people. I'm there to manage their resources. Their pain is my pain. Their gain is their gain. I'm there to serve them. And I think that's what our politicians need to imbibe in that. It's all about serving people. That's what leadership is all about. So my appeal to the politicians is that, please, please, please remember, you are just contributing your own quota to the society. Do the best that you can do. Leave your own mark. Another person comes to add to it. And by that, we can get to the promised land as a nation. You see, restructuring means different things to different people. But to me, as an ordinary citizen of this country, when we're talking of resources, we're asking for equity. Simply, equity and fairness to the ordinary Nigerian wherever he is. To me, that's what restructuring should mean. Equity and fairness means clearly give what is due to Peter and give what is due to Paul, what is to Peter to Paul. If you give Peter what is due to him, I'm telling you, he's not going to look at what you are giving Paul, because that's fairness. We are not made all the same. So the critical thing is, let us look at ourselves. Our biggest strength, I'm telling you, is our diversity as a people. So let's harness that. Whatever resources we have, let us be fair and equitable in distributing them. I'm telling you, we are going to have a peaceful nation. We have the potentials. Look at these young people. We have them. They've gone to all the best schools in this world. Give them the chance. You know what I'm saying? These young people, you know what I'm saying? I've been in Lagos for 30 years. My last son was born here. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a Lagos person. They took a photograph with his childhood friend, whom they went to kindergarten with him here. That childhood friend is an Igbo boy. He's his best friend in Lagos. You know what I'm, so these young people, they're not looking at North or South. They are looking at Nigeria as a nation. And we need to look at that. Be fair to people, equity and justice. To me, that's what restructuring is all about. We should try to do that. I'm optimistic about Nigeria. Nigeria will revive and get to greater heights. See the experiences we have with NSAS. It's a sad experience. Young people, old people who believe things are not going right, put them right, and hoodlums took over. But let us not allow another NSAS in this country. Let us try and give these young people the platform to express their views. You know what I'm saying? All they're asking for is give us a chance. And I think we just need to do that. The young people, they have arrived. We must give them the chance. By the side we guide them, they're all our children, our nephews, our nieces. You know what I'm saying? Each one of them, if you check them, they have come from decent families. You know what I'm saying? And there must be somebody calling attention. Don't do this, don't do that. So my appeal is that give these young people a chance and we guide them. And the future is there for us, for all of us as Nigerians.
As you know, this country is on the crossroad. There are many challenges. There's so many reasons for people to be despaired. But the one thing and takeaway from Alhaji Tijjani Borodo is that we must be optimistic that this country will rise up again and will become a great nation. And that means everyone must come together and look at the diversity of this nation, while those in leadership positions must take the stand to provide integrity, hard work, while the young people need to be given more opportunities to express their talent and potentials. I also believe that the future is great for Nigeria amidst its challenges. Let's all join hands together and make this happen. Thank you for being part of the show today. You can join our website, www.proshareng.com, to watch our videos and read our reports and stories. Go to the right hand of the bar, click on Nigeria economy. You will get all stories around the economic space. And also go to the politics bar, you click, and you will see a lot of developments around the politics and leadership space. As we build up to another phase of election cycle, let's engage and let's push for leadership that is anchored on integrity, hard work, and faith in values. That will be all. Thank you for being part of it. And please remember to stay safe till we come here again. Have a nice day.